Best
Messi,
game in the
Oscar
NBA,
Bob's
guys.
fantasy card looks pretty good in this one, so make sure you check those out. Even Gareth Bale fits in it as well.
Oh,
For 75,000
good. Attempted a
points,
rebound.
I
Just
don't
jump
think
straight
it's
up in
bad.
the air.
It's
Don't go
just
anywhere near the ball.
not super crazy. It's just, it's good. Like, I'd rate that as
jump
like
up there. The
maybe
ball
a
just
7 out
bounces
of
on
10
the ground
Evo.
in front of
Now,
you. Yep,
the free
of course.
Evo we had yesterday is
Dirty.
for a left back, and if you don't have 2 playstyle pluses on your left back, then maybe you don't like this one because it gives Power Shot Plus as the second playstyle plus on a card if you already have 1 PS Plus. It gives Intercept Base, Power Shot Plus, some really big stat boost, Quick Step, and then Bruiser Plus, also with Rapid Base at the very end as well. And you can take a look at Footman and see that there are some very interesting cards here. Maybe you've got a Bruiser Plus from Objectives that you could put on Menge before giving him this Evo and making him a 95.1 overall left back. That's pretty crazy. Alfonso Davies, Ferland Mendy's knockout royalty cards fitting into this. Alvaro Carreras has got a couple of chains. Digne, his card from World Tour, is fitting into this as well. This is actually a really good free Evo for chains. If you want to figure out a new left back for a gauntlet squad, once again this week we have 4 rounds of the gauntlet incoming. That is a solid little free
Here we go.
there. Now let's take a look at yesterday's SBC content where it started early with the March Player of the Month, Carlos SB. I'm going to say it. This looks like a fun SBC for a really cheap price because 4-star, 4-star, quick step and finesse, but 6'4". Lately, with those stats, low driven, incisive, Tiki, EA gave him the good play styles that you would want for this card.
What the hell was that dribbles?
Price of one
Never
squad,
done that before.
for one squad to complete it is 23,000 coins. That is very cheap. So if you want to try out just an interesting player that you maybe never have used before, Carlos SB Player of the Month is very,
Why is the camera angle different in the NBA?
The other SBCs we had yesterday, Andres Iniesta knockout royalty. This SBC is surprising me a bit. Yeah, it's not terrible value, but also we just got crazy midfielders through the 500,000 coin Evo. But I don't know if many of our midfielders we created from that have 94 passing and dribbling with incisive and tiki-taka, and those midfielders are not Andres Iniesta.
That's way different.
He is 58% upvoted. That's the thing that's a little bit surprising for me. I thought most people would not want to complete this because it might be behind the curve, quote-unquote, but looks like a lot of people are starting to do it. Crafted at 12 squads. The price is not bad. It's okay. So that's a solid one. I'm going to be skipping that one personally, but I think that is a solid SBC. The other player SBC yesterday is one that's even more popular.
Oh, it's still
Eze Road to the Final with finesse.
Oh, who's Gillespie?
Plus
What the
with other
fuck?
very good base playstyles, including the incisive and the tiki and the rapid. He's got 5-star weeks with 4-star skills, can play cam, striker, and left wing. The stats look very good. And if you take a look at the price, it's only 6
Unless he
squads,
just got
it's
stolen on.
46,000 points. And when you take a look at the road to the final cards in the market, if this card was on the market, you'd think it'd be at least 300k, if not more. But it's those upgrades and the upgrade path to these cards that makes it really interesting. Guys, we learned yesterday that the upgrades, every game matters for the upgrades, basically. It's not just one win during the quarterfinals or the semifinal 2 legs to get an upgrade for the card. Each of the singular games from here on out to the end of Champions League, there is an upgrade on the line. So for the first quarterfinals match upcoming in early April, Eze is playing for a +1 playstyle base. In that second match, he's playing for another second base playstyle. Qualifying for the semifinals gives a roll ++ and a skill move a week put up to 5-star. And then semifinals 1 game, +1 overall for the winner draw. Semifinals 2nd game, +1 overall for a winner draw. Qualifying for the final gives a 3rd playstyle plus, and then if you win the final, you get a 96 rated 5-star, 5-star. So this Eze, even for just getting to the final of Champions League, or even if they don't get to the final but they win 1 game in the semifinals, is going to get 2 base playstyles, a 5-star skill move boost, more roll ++s, and then potentially a +1, at least a +1 for the overall rating if they don't even get to the final. But if they do, +2, then the chance to play for a 96 rated boost. So, I mean,
that's
those
a
upgrades
steal.
are a bit far in the future, for sure, and I understand that. But with every game counting, that
Evil
not only
goat
makes these cards
mode.
and SBCs really intriguing, it makes the cards on the market really intriguing for trades. Now, obviously, people are liking this Eze because if you take a look at other center attackers like Javi Simons, they dropped yesterday after content. They did rebound a little bit, but even some expensive center attacking mids like Arda Güler, who's back up a little bit now. He went from 900,000 coins down to 750, 760.
Yeah.
I picked one up there and sold them on the bounce. But
You can
a lot of
upgrade
those
them.
center attacking mids dropped yesterday because
Bruce,
of this
Bruce,
as
give
a
me a
SBC,
pat.
and he is out for 2 weeks, so you
Making
have
you stupid.
time to get this one done if you'd like to. Now, that's not even all the SBC content. Guys, we had two very
Get myself
fun
some ice
and
cream.
unique. That was the thing we talked
a bit
about in
of ice
yesterday's
cream?
video. What was EA going to do
Oh, no.
that was fun? And one of these SBCs is fun. The other one, I think, is a scam. This is the scam. The 86 plus campaign rewind player pick. Yeah, I get it. It's a cool opportunity to pack cards that were only released as SBCs. Somebody tweeted me yesterday
go outside?
a picture of Team of the Year
You
Marcelo
always do this. You stand by the door.
from this player
say
pick
you
that
want
they got. I got like a
Go outside,
showdown
and then try and
Berhalter
come straight
card
back
that
in.
was released way earlier on in the year. Sure, that could be a fun card for Evos, but for an 86, 87, and 88 rated squad, to pack a player of the month that was released in November or October as your best card from this player pick, which does happen way more often than you'd like to think, I have to agree with the 19% upvoted, 81% downvoted, specifically with the price of this SBC. But it is a very unique one, and it's a fun one. You could hit something big, like Player of the Month Pina. If you never did
Why are you
that one,
standing
Player of the
at
Month
the door,
Beanie Malls, stuff like that. And Mbappe Player of the Month, you could potentially pack them from those. So it's a gamble, it's a risk. The weight is not good,
Knees, top of my
but it
knees
is
are
there. Now
definitely burnt.
this
Feel
is
the
the
heat.
SBC that might be the best SBC of this promo. I said that earlier. I stand by it. Road to the Final upgrade, repeatable every day. I didn't think EA was going to release a Road to the Final guaranteed pack for this promo with the upgrades that we can
Westbrook
get.
and
Guys, yesterday people were
at the same
packing
time.
Mbappe, Due, and some of the best cards in this promo from turning in 2 83 rated squads with
It's
one
Mr. Lau.
inform, and this refreshes every single day. Now, I got 2 fodder cards from my 2 packs that I opened yesterday, but this is making a couple of things move on the market, specifically informs. Informs have been like minimum price for the past
Give me that.
couple of weeks, and yesterday they went
Oh,
all the way
man,
up
Westbrook.
to
Bang.
14,000 coins. They're back down to 11K now, and with that price movement and with this SBC refreshing every day, I think informs are investable this weekend between today and tomorrow at 11,000 coins. Try to get them on bid, try to get them on snipe. I think today they'll probably be sitting around 11,000 coins again. They go up a little bit for content and then drop down into the hours of, like right now when I'm posting this video, kind of the late night, early morning hours. There's less demand for people buying those.
Oh, Oliver
I think this is a
Ranu.
good investment this week because
Number 10.
informs show signs of going above like 11, 12,000
boy.
coins where they were stuck in the last couple of
How's he
weeks. Now,
doing?
speaking of fodder, let's
I
look
don't
at
know.
this really quick. In
Is
terms
it-
of the
is it
market.
the year
85s
after?
are back down to about 3K. 86s are there too, and 87s are still 3.7K as well. Some of the 88s and 89s actually
How
went
do
up
they
a
know where
little
they're
bit,
going to go?
but I don't really think I want to invest in those just yet. You guys remember, some of the low points for fodder every weekend are on Sunday morning. Sure, we'll have a fluctuation or two today. Maybe these cards as 85s will go back up to 3.5K
Oh, no.
at content,
Maxime
3.7K.
Ranu.
It's very possible, but I'd wait until Sunday morning with squad battle rewards to really make a big investment on fodder if that's what you want to do. And once again, I'd focus probably on the 85s. But some of the SBCs that 85s are very useful for, like a couple of those flip birthday guarantees, are getting closer
nice.
to expiring. Not they're going to expire
Oh,
right
Westbrook
away,
again.
but at least they're getting closer to expiring,
Yes.
which may hurt a little bit of the demand for the 85s. The Foot Birthday Team 2 upgrade legit
Three
goes
assists to
away
Westbrook.
today at content. The 89 plus Foot Birthday Team 2 goes away in a couple of days. So I still think 85s can be a good buy, but I want to see them maybe get down towards like 2.5 to 2.5K would be ideal on Sunday for those as an investment. Now let's take a look at the team that is in packs. The road to the final cards. My goodness, are these rare? They are rare and they are pretty expensive if you take a look at their prices on the market. We got a Musiala who sure did get a really good boost, but he's up here at like 1.5 to 1.6 million coins after being even more expensive than that yesterday. Guys, I have to imagine, even with the live and upgrading aspect of these cards, and
Whoa,
me wanting to
goat
invest in
moment
them,
achieved.
there's team of the season that is still like not too far away. We have an icon of
That
hero
was
promo
sick.
with Trophy Titans that is not too far away as well. So these cards
that for
will
my
be good
team.
investments. Road to the finals end up always being good investments.
What up
They
this
have been
big
for
goat
years
thing?
and years and years. But I just think they're going to drop further in price today.
That's cool.
I don't even know if they're going to rebound that
Was
well
for you, wasn't it?
heading into the morning hours. I picked up a Zoloth.
No, in my team. Why don't they bring that up in my team? Not
70,000
MyCareer.
points right in there. But I'm just going to treat it as a quick flip because I think that all these cards are going to drop a little bit lower today, even though they are live and in such a big way, right? Sancho up here 410k. These cards are rare, guys. They are very rare on the market. They're not getting packed a lot. EA did not drop a lot of tradable
You know, his
rounds
dribbles are
yesterday,
good as well.
which is keeping them a bit unique on the market as well. So I think I'd be just careful with these cards, but the rest of the market is doing very good. We'll talk about trades and maybe some investments here in a second, but I want to get to the biggest news before we get
Fantra's
into
record
that.
threes
Also,
in
one
a single
last word
game.
on this promo team. W player selection. I know we had the leaks.
And
before
he's
stuff,
broken
but
it.
like Due, 4 mil, Salah, 4 mil, Rashford.
Clay Thompson's
There's going to be some
14.
ridiculous cards that come out of this with the upgrades of these cards we get. So W player selections, EA's putting in the big name players, and that makes it cool to open those daily
Always
packs,
break
the
the
daily
3
SBCs,
records
right? The
early.
road to the final
Not
upgrade
usually the
packs,
first
because then
game.
it's like you actually feel like you not have a chance at something big, but there's a chase there. And seeing people in the stream yesterday hit some of the big pulls, you're telling me there's a chance. That's how I feel every time I open one of those road to the final packs, and I think I'm going to be feeling that way throughout the whole rest of the week. Now, let's talk about the biggest news. EA mentioned it a couple different places yesterday, but it's mentioned here on this news tab. And this is what a lot of people are starting to speculate about and really starting to wonder,
Good guide status.
what else does EA have up their sleeve for this road to the final promo that was
Plus
allegedly
300,
just a filler promo
3,000.
between Foot Birthday and Trophy Titans team of the season. They say here this last line, stay tuned for Objectives, SBCs, and Evolutions
What a
throughout the
debut.
week with a couple of special surprises along the way.
Oh,
And
the gorillas on the
specifically
bike.
on an in-game message that we all saw when we logged into the game yesterday after content, they said, keep an eye out for Objectives, SBCs, Evolutions, and more, including the return of a surprise Foot favorite. Now, the way that's worded, and I think Foot Sheriff is posting this graphic here with the question mark on a gold card, the way that's worded makes you think that it's a player that is coming back. A surprise Foot favorite. Makes it sound like somebody...
Overview of some upcoming games. And guys, when you look at some of these games, what stands out to you?
I like seeing the best of the best go at it, Ernie. I mean, like, two teams who are even.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these
they are
highlights.
letting
Bang!
it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries.
I've broken the
are security
3-point
we need.
record in the first half.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these
Frankie
teams.
flops.
One
Bang!
side trying to mount a comeback, one side
Bang.
trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that.
Oh, and I'm on the bench. Sure.
Gotta rest, mate.
Allen's checked in, and the Kings will go for a different look here. And now
Oh,
with 4 minutes
that
to
need
go,
to warm
third
up.
quarter of play.
Bang.
Nice shot
50.
by MP.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
We've got Williams. Royce O'Neal is out there at Brooks. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Gillespie in at point. Who's out there for Phoenix. Sinks the triple.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
So Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
What the hell?
They had
The ball was
Oh.
going out of bounds before we could get the ball. Person in the crowd grabbed the ball before it actually went out of bounds.
Yeah, I tried to do that before. Someone grabbed the ball. Weird.
In this open court
Takes the
thing.
shoot. Brooks with no one around.
Yeah. It was like it was right by the edge and they
Three of his
just
own,
grabbed it.
but it's no good. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the
Oh,
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive,
oh,
good things seem to
that was
happen
nasty.
for him and his team.
Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Gillespie, that's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
testing the limits of his range.
And the
Ah, that's ball.
his three-point onslaught.
Oh, man.
Melo or Alonso?
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe.
Jello.
He has been spectacular.
The rapper brother.
Tonight, I feel blessed to have witnessed this. A new three-point record. Unreal.
Jalen Green's checked in for Royce O'Neal.
We've got 18 threes.
It's Brooks on the wing.
4 above the